afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Sports Wave Network and the Sports Corner with the Conn Man. I am your host, the Conn Man. And with me today, I have a very special guest. I think he's probably one of the most talented singers, R&B singers that I've come across. And I'm OG. I'm old as dirt. But anyway, I want to introduce you all to my man, Shaquan Davis. How you doing, my brother?
What up, Mike? How you been, man?
I'm good, my brother. What I want to do before I give you your flowers and your roses, I want folks to know when I was about 15 years old, my older brother Billy brought me to a concert in Providence of James Brown. And
Oh,
oh, fast forward over 30 years, James Brown came to the Zytivian Theater here in New Bedford. Folks don't know where that is, but it's in New Bedford. And I was in the front row 30 years later. So I know about R&B, Marvin Gaye,
yeah.
the whole 9 yards. But when I heard you sing, you got a special talent, my friend. And I, to me, there's you, there's Chops Turner, there's Dennis Tiller, and Daniel Montero. Other than that, ain't nobody around here in the South Coast have what you guys have. So, my man, for the viewers who don't know, because
Yeah.
we're going to be on TV as well. So,
Yeah.
your man's doing the damn thing. And
Yeah.
I'm thankful for my network for allowing me to have the platform that I have to do sports, entertainment, music, and basically whatever the hell I want.
hmm
And I I love you, my brother, and I want you to. Uh, I got a big mouth, so I want you to let the viewers know a little bit about your history.
So, my name's
Can you hear?
Shaquan Davis. I go by the name Shy Real. When,
Uh oh.
you know, uh, I just do straight R&B. You already know, Mike, how I get down.
Oh, we have a little have him come in. Once we get that straightened out, I guess my producer Key Williams will correct that. Uh,
Yeah.
but let me tell you about him. He came on my show before.
Yeah.
I didn't know him from a hole in the wall,
Yeah.
and he came on my show, and he was fantastic.
Yeah.
And he's doing so many great things. And I'm proud of my city. I'm proud of what we have accomplished. And you, my man, you are special. So let the viewers know a little bit about yourself, because now we're on Roku TV, bro. We,
Yeah.
we we doing big things.
Yes, sir. So you want to know? So
So let us know.
say that again. Say that again. Sorry about that, Mike.
I wanted you to let the viewers know about you.
Oh, about me. So I'm an R&B singer. I've been singing for about 20 years. You know, um, I do nothing but R. Sometimes I do a little pop every now and then, but it's mostly R&B. I learned it from my father, Joe Benton, who took me under his wing and showed me everything I needed to learn. This whole thing, I never, what's crazy, Mike? I never knew that I was going to become a singer. When I was growing up, I was a whole fan of wrestling. That was my thing. I thought I was gonna be like the next WWE superstar or something like that. But that, that whole route went up. I didn't have the guidance for that. Like my mom never went to like college or anything like that, so she wasn't there to tell me, all right, you need to do this, that, and the third to get if you want to get into the wrestling.
Right.
But when I took an interest in singing, it started off with me doing gospel. My because my father was with the Benton brothers, Joe Benton, Bobby Benton, Kevin Benton, there's so many, um, Daniel Benton. There's so many. So they had a whole group, and they wanted to take me and their youngins and teach us how to sing, and taught us how to sing and whatnot. And for a while, I want to say from 6 to 8, maybe 6 to 9, I was into that. But then after I started going into the rap game a little bit, where I started learning about 50 Cent, Ti people, and it wasn't for my mom when once I hit like I want to say 14 is when she was the one that was like, you know, I don't see you as a gangster, I see you as an R&B singer, a lover. And then that's where it went from there. And then that's how, you know, Shirelle became to be, you know, like, oh, this journey has been amazing, man. I haven't even touched the iceberg yet, and I'm enjoying everything that's coming with it.
You know something? Uh, how did you? I'm gonna keep it real. I keep it 100 anyway. That's how I roll. But anyway, how did you deal with the fact that everywhere around you is the rap stuff, the rap, and you know my nephew Ricky Culture, you know
Yeah,
Boogie Bam, you know that's my family.
I know
I'm
them.
really into that. So I'm R&B all the way. So how did you deal with the fact that maybe your peers were like, "Yo, man, what you doing now? You ain't doing no rap." How'd you deal with that?
Uh, it was very frustrating, especially the shows. The shows was ridiculous. So I got into a lot of you know rap groups. They all like and I was a singer, but you know like they liked me as a singer. So they would always put me in their groups. But when they got to the show, it was nothing but rap this, rap that, hip hop show this, hip hop show that, and I'm the only R&B singer there. So sometimes it gets tough when you know, you go to a show and you're trying to sing for the ladies, but there's like a bunch of dudes there because it's literally a rap
Hey,
show.
boss, I don't mean to interrupt you. Let me get right back to you. I gotta go back on because I really can't hear. Let me get back up. Let me get right back to you, boss. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
Hold on, boss. We got you. We got you. I gotta get back.
What's up? Daddy's gonna be cool. You gotta wait. All right, so I gotta do 15. So, oh, Ouch. Much better.
Hey, I got my man back. All right. Hey, y'all, you know, sometimes you deal with technical difficulties when you're doing a podcast. But
It
anyway, I know hey, it
happened.
happens. You know what I mean? So, getting back to what you were saying from the beginning.
So, when I was doing because I used to get into like music groups with people. And so, the teams that I would get up with would be a bunch of full rappers of my friends and stuff. And then the shows were even worse. Like I would have to go to shows that are literally just based off hip hop. And I'm a ladies man. I'm ready to sing R&B, but it's kind of
Ah,
hard, but it's kind of hard to go sing R&B when you go to the venue and there's nothing but dudes there.
right.
So it's
For
it's
that.
it's really tough these days for me to enjoy what I do and perform out here when it's just a bunch of rap shows, rap shows, rap shows, rap shows. It's like, bro, it's like what's going on? But I have been fortunate to run into a few friends that actually do R&B. People like Darion Lance, Lakar, Lele. They, those three are like my main core people that I work with right now because they're the only R&B artists that I know that are out here at the moment. So
Right.
and so it'd be a little tough, but I make it work. I make it work. I'm usually good with any environment as long as the crowd's rocking with me.
So let the viewers know, when was your first concert or venue that you did?
So you're saying like my first ever, like just any show or something big?
Yes. Yes.
Um, my first show ever. Um, it was a talent show at my high school. That's where I revealed that I actually could sing in front of like my friends and all that. Like people in
Right.
my
Right.
family knew I could sing when I was doing gospel, but like my friends at school never knew. And there was a holiday talent show that we had. And this actually leads into another story, but um I had did This Christmas by Chris Brown. And
Okay.
yeah, so everybody was like, "Whoa, whoa, like hold on, you can sing?" Like, oh, snap. So you know, some dude came to me and was like, "Yo, you know who you sound like?" And I'm thinking he's about to say Chris Brown because I did the song. He's like, "Nah, you sound like Trey Songz," and I didn't know who.
Oh,
Yeah, and at
yes.
the time, and I didn't know who Trey Songz was at the time. I really didn't know who he was,
Oh,
and then I checked him out. And I was like, hold up. Like, this dude, we actually do sound alike. Like, even me, myself, we have a similar voice. So, that was my first big show. That was like my first ever show like that I've done. Like, I don't even think I've ever done rap shows like that. It was like singing wise, that was my first ever.
so fast forward.
Yep.
When did you decide that you wanted to do this for a career?
So I wasn't sure yet when I was in high school if this is the route I wanted to go. I want to say around 20 22 is when I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this legit because I had ended up doing a show for my father at Club Pearl, and he had a gig, but he ended up putting me on there as a surprise because he didn't really feel like singing that day, so he threw me on there. And luckily, I had my own songs at the time, and people were actually rocking with it. These people don't know me, like they haven't heard me yet. So when I seen that, and people were like, "Yo, you got a good ass voice, keep doing this. You're talented." That was right then and there where I was like, "All right, you know what? I'm gonna um I'm gonna push this full time and actually try to get to where I need to be." But it took me a while to learn the industry as I know it now compared to what I was when I was 22 years old. I didn't know nothing.
Right.
That's why it took me so long to be as popular as I am now because I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but I knew that I wanted to do it legitly. But I didn't have no help to push me to where I needed to go. So,
Right.
this was all me and grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding until what you see now. And I also, back then, I want to say at that year, like 22, at 22 years old, I don't even think I was that good yet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I wasn't that good yet. Like I wasn't me yet. I was still working on my voice, trying to be, something great, but my vocal skills was not there yet. But now it's like now everybody knows and tells me like, yo, you're ready. You're ready. You're ready for the main part. You're ready for the big time, but you just gotta get there.
I hear you. I hear you. So, what inspired? Who was your inspiration as far
Uh,
as singers are concerned?
uh, I have I have like four inspirations. I have
Okay.
Trey Songz is number one. I ain't
Yeah.
even gonna say here alive. Trey songs, Usher. This one might throw you for a loop. It's not an artist, but it's a producer. His
Okay.
name is Troy Taylor. I 100. He's a producer and he also managed Trey songs as well. But
Okay.
he worked with Tyrese. He worked with Aretha Franklin. He worked with a lot of guys. He he inspires me so much because he knows the core value of R&B. This man is like a god when it comes to R&B. Like he knows how to put your vote. Like I listen to his videos like almost every day. I learn, I craft, he's an amazing person that one day I hope I get to meet and work with. But he's also a person that inspired me. And then last but not least, Life Jennings. I love Life. Life Jennings, I love when people can talk about like other things besides sex and romance.
We talk
And
about
Life brought that. He brought that real street stuff that you can feel like
that.
people that could actually relate to. Not the rich R&B dudes, but like the people that are like us that are still grinding, trying to live a life. I liked Life for that. Like that he was showing you that real stuff, like how the world is, and I love that. So yeah, those were my four guys. Was Trey, Life, Troy, and Usher. Those guys were big influences on me. R. Kelly at one point too. I
At,
did.
at one point. Yeah, at one point.
R. Kelly was actually the first before Trey. Like I heard R. Kelly way back, like when we're talking like Jeep, Tape 2, I Wish, which I made my tribute song to my grandmother. That's a sample from one of his songs.
That's what we talk about in
Yeah,
upcoming.
he's another inspiration that I used to love listening to and whatnot and learn from.
R. Kelly, so much talent. Incredible. But you know, I want to bring a point because I have my show, as you know, and I have my platform, and I love recognizing people like yourself and try to help them do what they do best. I
Yes.
want to know: have you received anything from this area as far as support?
Um.
I know the answer.
Not like people know me now. It took like I want to say people started hearing of me around like 2020. That's when it started. Like people was like, all right, who's this kid? And I want to say last year, my career was really starting to pull off. I had met Benzino. I won the
Oh,
concert. Yeah, I had won a concert down here last year. And I had met Benzino. It started off. I gotta go all the way back, but last year's
go
Summer Jam.
back, go back, go back.
Yeah, so last year's Summer Jam, it was around like July. Wannabowie Summer Jam, which I'm actually doing this year. Actually next week I'm gonna be performing, but I'll let you know about that after. Um, we so he had did a Summer Jam, and I had ended up meeting Jay Holiday, Little Mo, and Kiki Wyatt. And that was one of the greatest experiences ever because I never had opportunities like that. I opened up for K Michelle, but that
Oh,
that yeah,
oh, oh,
yeah, I opened up for K Michelle. I want to say
okay.
around like 20. I want to say like 2022. That's when I opened up for K Michelle, if I'm not mistaken. But so I opened up for her. Then I opened up for those guys, Jay Holiday and them, and then right after that, my name started like going around. So this person named Sophie Saint, she's an artist, who a Caribbean artist who is all around the world. She's an indie artist like me, but she has her own record label and everything like that. So I ended up getting in touch with her because they was having a show for Benzino and he was gonna have a contest.
Right.
um, it was me as an R&B artist against 5 other rappers. No other
Wow.
singers, me. So we ended up doing the show. Benzino liked what he heard, and I ended up winning the whole thing.
I,
And
I hear you.
yeah, I ended up winning the whole thing. I got a deal with Sony Music, a distribution deal with Sony Music, and I'm still working with them as of right now. And that's as far as I've gotten in support so far. But I have a support team. Like my team, 401, Split. He's another rapper artist who works with me. That's my boy. He literally like manages me a little bit too. Like he helps me out a lot. He's helped me so much in this industry that it's like I couldn't thank him enough.
But, but
My
before
wife.
you go,
Yep.
before
Go
you go
ahead.
any further, because I love you so much and I respect your talent, I'm gonna do something for you. You ever heard of? I'm sure you have Dwayne The Rock.
Yes, I heard Dwayne. Yes, that's my guy. That's my guy, Dwayne the Rock Johnson. That's
Well, guess what? I think we're gonna have to make a move. You heard?
okay. Okay.
I can do that. I can do that. I'm not no great singer like you, but I got contacts, and The Rock and I go back when he was 15 years old. So what I'm telling you is for real. And when the people get to hear your talent, they're gonna see why. I'm telling you, I know chops. I know every your voice. I it's special. You're like a Marvin Gaye. I don't know what. I don't know. Crazy.
I take that. I like Marvin Gaye is my guy. I love Marvin Gaye. That's
You are like that. You have that talent. I'm trying to tell you. That's why I wanted you on the show. And also, I had played a video. Uh, I forgot what it was. Uh, Lay at the party. I think it's called something like that.
yep.
Late at the party.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Which was phenomenal. That's and then I saw you on Paul Santos show, which is when I said, this brother is crazy. What the hell?
That's
In
that's
the I
everything.
said, hell no.
Wrapping
I'm getting him
up.
on my show. Anyway, and thankfully you came on my show. You didn't know me from home on the wall, but you came on my show. And I'm gonna tell you what inspired me even more. Your new video. Can you talk about that?
uh, I'm gonna try
Because
to
that had me in tears, my brother. That had
yeah,
me in tears.
yeah. I'm gonna try to stay calm with this because it's still hard for me to talk about it. But you're my guy. I'm gonna always do this for you. My grandmother. So after everything had popped off, um, I was getting ready to start my album. So I had gotten to deal with this with Sony, like I had talked to you about, and things were supposed to go, get moving. I was supposed to start my album and whatnot, and my grandmother had ended up getting sick, and she had a wound in her leg that was very severe. And not only did she have that, I think she had pneumonia in her lungs as well. So I ended up getting sick while it was happening, and I couldn't go see her. So, fast forward, my sister's telling me what's going on. And long story short, my grandmother ended up going to hospice and she passed away. And that drove me into a spiral because my grandmother was like my best friend. Like she I say my mom and would always be amped about my music, but it was my grandmother. My grandmother pushed me so hard to do this. Like, if there was times where I would be rehearsing at home and she would always be telling, yo, you gotta fix this note, fix that note. She was on me, and I loved it. So
Wow.
it was very hard to deal with. It was a major loss, and it's not my first major loss, but with her, it was very very deep. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue. I didn't know if I wanted to continue music. I didn't do music for like 3 months, 4 months. I was her. She died in March. It's August now. So, you know,
Ooh.
um, it took me everything to push on. And I want to say after the funeral, I started listening to beats. And before I came to this one, I heard a beat by Justin Bieber. It was like a Justin Bieber type beat. And I had wrote
Okay.
this called It Hurts. And it was about her, but it didn't like sync with me very well. I don't know. I wasn't ready to put any music out. And then one day I was scrolling down YouTube and then I heard I Wish remix sample type beat. And I Wish this right here is a lore, but I Wish is one of my favorite R. Kelly songs of all time. I back then when I was a kid, because I heard it when I was a kid, and my other grandmother had passed away around the time when I heard I Wish, when I was like 5, 6 years old. And I used to sing that song all the time to keep my mind at ease because it would help me. Like I wish I love that song. And it helped me get through that loss. So it came full circle now with this grandmother. I was like, you know what? Like I was listening to the beat and the tears started coming down. I was like, this is it. This is the song. This is the beat that I need to write my feelings out. I was like, I'm not gonna get over this unless I write this out. So I wrote for hours, Mike. I mean, like I wrote not even just hours. I wrote for days. I wrote for like 2 days straight. It took me that long, and then singing it was just it was hard. It took me 2 days to get the song done because I was crying through the notes. You could actually hear me crying at the end, like near the end of the song. You can actually hear me crying when I'm like, I know you're in a better place, even though I can't see your face. That part broke me. It was like real that, and putting her voice on there destroyed me. Like her voice is on the song, and it literally destroyed me. But I know that she would not want me to stop. As far as I've gotten so far, it's like you would be an idiot to stop. And I know she would say that. So I continued and I did it. And then what even made it even worse was the video. Oh man. I had to ask my mom for permission before I did that because I did it out of respect for her.
Right.
And it was a good way to let it go, to finally say my goodbyes my way. And I hope that song helps other people get through their loss. That was my whole idea too. I didn't care if this song went big or blew up or anything like that. I just wanted to get out my feelings and then help other people be able to get over that loss, because that is a painful feeling, of losing somebody that you love. It sucks. And so even though it's life, my grandma lived to 80, so I'm happy that she lived her life. But like I said in the song, just because it's supposed to be a joyous moment does not mean that I have to be happy and daisy about it. Like it's not easy. Will I be one day? Of course. But at that moment, at that time and point, I was not there. Everybody was like, it's a joyous moment, be happy. And I'm just like, what are y'all happy about? I lost the person that knew me. Like, I'm not happy. I'm not happy about that. But I know she's in a better place, and I know that that she would be smiling down right now, happy at me. I did so.
I'm sure she is. And you know something, boss, is that I like my gifts to make an impact. And from what you just said, made an impact on the viewers, and it made impact on me. When I saw that video, it resonated so much with the people I've lost, and that brought me to tears. And I don't know, it definitely has helped. I play that song, that video, 3, 4 times a day. I swear to God, dude, because it
crazy. Crazy, Mike. Listening to that song at first was so hard for me. I recorded it, and it was hard for me to sing it. I mean, to listen to it. But like now, I can listen to that every day and smile, and know that like she would be amped right now that I made a classic off about her. Like, so it's I'm glad that I was able to touch your heart, and I'm hoping I'm doing that for others, because like I said, I wanted to make a song that everybody could use to get their feelings out and remember their loved ones and let them know that you'll see them again someday. That was all the point.
But and what's great is I am, whatever power I have, which may not be that much, I'm gonna do as much as I can to get that video out, so people who might be in the same situation that we were in, it can benefit them. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's why I love the show, because I have the platform to do that. And that's what I want to do. And like I said, I play that video 2, 3 times a day on my mother, on my father. I swear to God. And that's
I,
why I wanted you to come on my show again, because you mean so much to me. Not only your talent, your voice, but the message. And that resonates for me. And uh, I don't cry very much, but that brought me to tears. For real.
hey, it's crazy. I don't either. But like, certain situations like this, it can make you cry. It's
Absolutely.
okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you know what? It was like a relief. It was great in a way, because I had so much built in me, and it kind of was like a release, because I
Yeah.
lost love. I lost my girl, died in my arms. So I've been there. I've done that. I know what's going on. So that resonated with me. So when I play that song, it brings me back to my situation. And that's why I wanted you on the show, because if it can affect me and resonate with me, it can resonate with others. And in fact,
Absolutely.
you're so goddamn, I can swear, you're so goddamn talented that it makes a difference. That's why I want you on the show. So now, I wish I could have met your grandma. I wish I could have, because I'm old school. I love history. I'm a historian, and I would love to. I love and respect all the elders, because without them we wouldn't be here, and what
Ab-
they did for us. So I respect that. That's why I do what I do as well. But I want the viewers to get a little taste of your talent. I don't know if you have anything. I don't know.
You
I
know what?
want people to
You know
know
what?
how talented you are.
I got you. I'll sing that song just for you. This will actually be you're my guy. So I have not performed this yet. I was gonna perform it at the summit, but I'll
I
make
don't
you
do that, man. Hey, I might have to step aside, but go ahead, do your thing, my brother.
that. Um, I was hold on. I was hoping you hear me out for a minute, cause I was feeling really down for a minute. I know that might make you cry for a minute, but I just wanna put it down for a minute. How could there be brighter days when my light ain't here no more? And I just can't escape the pain. When it rains, it surely pours. I know you're in a better place, with no more suffering and pain, but it still hurts me all the same. Cause I really wanna see your face. Why? Tell me why you had to go. Tell me why. Every day it's getting harder not to cry. The pain's getting stronger. My days getting longer. Hurts even more when I can't even hold you. Miss the memories and the times we had. It makes me sad. Wishing I can have that back. It's so easy for folks to say, shy, just live on, when they be crying if they ever lost their own. Nevertheless, I try my best to be strong. Even though I know you said that I was grown. Tired of everybody telling me I should be filled with joy. When I done lost the one that knew me best, now who's gonna fill that void? I know you're in a better place. Even though I can't see your face, I'm missing all the things we do. I'm missing you. I'm just trying to make it through. And I'm just hoping that your will that God has made keeps me strong enough to know that you're okay. And when my time finally ends, I hope He lets me in so I can see you again someday. Oh. I hope that did you justice, man. Mike, you okay?
I got a big mouth. I can't even speak. I can't say a damn thing. Wow, wow,
Thank
wow. Thank you so much, my. Wow,
you for real
wow.
for allowing me the platform and talk about it. Yeah, actually, thank you.
No, thank you. Wow. Um, Let the viewers know, because this is going to be on Roku TV tomorrow at 5 o'clock. By the way, so um, can you let the viewers know what you're up to?
Oh,
now and your future plans?
absolutely. So I'll actually be so next week I'll be at the Wannabowie Summer Jam. I'll be opening up for Vito. He'll be performing there, Providence, Rhode Island, at the Culture Community Center. So we'll be doing that there, the Summer Jam. Along with that, Flawless will be there. Uh
Ooh.
couple artists is gonna be there. Besides that though, I'll be doing my EP. My EP should be dropping, I want to say November, and then right after that in December, my album's dropping, along with another album that I'm doing with my partner Split. So I have so much going on this year that I got no time to sit down at all. So, I was glad that you found this time because it's literally the only time I got free. So I was like, I want to do this for
I
my
know.
guy.
I know. I appreciate. Hey, hey, and when you get big time, don't forget your boy, because you're gonna be big
Bro,
time. You
you
got
are
that.
my boy, my brother. I will never forget you. Trust me.
As you can see, I'm in tears right now from that song thing. But is there anything that maybe I didn't ask you, or maybe something that you want to let the viewers know? Anything that maybe I didn't ask, or anything you want to let them know?
It's definitely something I can let the viewers know, and that's please continue to check out my boy Mike here, yo. He 100% has a beautiful stream, an amazing stream. He has so many people on here, inspirations, idols, and I respect everything that you're doing, bro. And anytime that you want me back, I'll make it happen. You're my guy, man.
Hey, bro, I love you, and I don't want to do the show anymore because I'm in too much tears right now. But anyway,
It's
I
all
just
right.
want to thank you for coming on the show. I don't cry. I'm from the hood. I don't cry. I'm from the hood. But
I,
anyway,
yeah, man.
I I appreciate you so much, my brother, man. Thank you for coming on. And
Thank
I'm going to support you in every way I can. And I'm going to promote you. And anything you need from me, anytime you want to come on, you let me know. I
I
got you.
I will. I love you, man. For real. Thank you.
Love you more, my brother. Thank you for coming on. Folks, this is my guy. Tune in and check him out. And I want to thank you for coming on the Sports Wave Network and on my show, The Sports Corner with the Conn Man. Uh, I'm usually not like this because I got a big mouth, but I'm kind of speechless right now and I'm kind of emotional. So I got to end this right now because I gotta keep it real, brother. I love you, my brother.
I love you too.
Peace. Thank you so much.
No problem.